What's up, guys? Welcome back. Maybe I shouldn't be the one saying welcome back, but maybe I should be the one being welcome back because it's been a couple weeks. So where have I been? What have I been doing? Also, no wired earbuds today. Left those with my friend on accident. So we'll see how the mic quality is on these, but where have I been? So I left off this channel, unfortunately, a couple weeks ago with a video basically talking about how some things that come up in my life, and I'll get into that a little bit. But I want to make this pretty short. But I'm back. We're back. Just a lot of things kind of piled up. I wanted to come back sooner, and then I got sick. But I'll talk about that briefly. But I'm gonna do a video tonight, talking about some stuff. And yeah, but pretty much I'm back. I want to just keep posting and actually get on that. I thought I was gonna be, but unfortunate timing. And this being kind of a side project, it took the back burner of all back burners. So anyways, where was I? Essentially, what had happened was I was going through a little bit of a rough patch on the same day that I had a family event happen, and nothing crazy, no like deaths in the family, but my brother let me in. Not finally, but he told me some things about him, and then also about his relationship and some other things that really he basically let me in on what was going on in his life and how it was affecting him. And he'd been kind of putting up a wall, pretending like it wasn't doing anything, and he finally let that wall down and shared that. And it shook me pretty hard because obviously I didn't know. I'd seen some signs, but me and him were both pretty stoic. We're both pretty do it ourselves, and I think that comes from just the way we were raised. But if any of you guys have siblings, it's my younger brother. If any of you guys have siblings, you'll know what I'm saying when I say that when something bad happens to him, it happens to me too. When something good happens to him, it happens to me too. Like, I kind of experience the same emotions as him at the same time. Maybe not to the same degree, but definitely affects me. So, stack that on top of some mental battles I was having, and maybe I'll talk about that later, but it has to do sort of with my story. But yeah, so that did not do well, and so that's why I posted that video. I was walking around late at night, sort of like I am now, just thinking about things. But I knew I wasn't in a state to be properly evaluating what was going on while also trying to do this. So that's where I was. I wanted to come back earlier, about a week and a half later, but I ended up getting sick. And then that same week, I had to take care of a bunch of things for graduation. I'm graduating college in May. So I had to take care of some things to do with that, and it just, kept going, rolled that into spring break week, and I was going on vacation. I'd already booked all that before, so it just wasn't happening. But now we're back. Hopefully I'm not still sick, but I kind of feel like some residual illness. Anyways, let's get on with it. So, what do I want to talk about today? And it sort of has to do with what was happening to me a couple weeks ago. I want to talk about the difference between deep thinking and overthinking. And they are two distinct things, but the lines kind of get muddled. Let me help you to understand what I'm saying. If you're like me and you're very analytical, like you're very self-analytical, always thinking about like, what are they thinking about what I'm doing? You know, is this like me? Am I doing this right? You know, I'm critical. I have a lot of self-talk in my brain that's can be very good, but most of the time it can be pretty deprecating or negative. And it's important to recognize that. But there's also plenty of good in doing deep thinking, right? But there's a difference between that and overthinking. And I heard this today that kind of made me like spark this. This was already going to be a topic, but overthinking breeds negativity. Deep thinking breeds positivity. So what I mean by that is truly deep thinking, when you basically come to, it doesn't always have to be positive, but when you kind of come to the conclusion and come to the end of that train of thought, it should be a positive outcome. Whereas overthinking breeds negativity. It breeds, insecurity. It breeds just problems. It makes you think. You're overthinking. You're thinking too hard about how you should act or what you should say, or just how you should be experiencing life or different life events. So I want you guys to take that little seed, and next time you find yourself deep in thought like we are out here, you'll realize, is the end result of all of this thinking and where I'm trying to go, is it going to breed positivity? And then that's good, that's deep thinking. Or is it going to breed negativity? Is it going to cause me to change my behavior because I'm scared? Is it cause me to change the way I act around that person? Now, am I not being myself anymore? That's the type of thing I'm talking about. So, I think you guys will understand what I'm saying, but that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are all having a good time, in life. But just know, hang in there. Not that the grass is always greener on the other side, but God woke you up today for a reason. And if He wakes you up tomorrow, it means He's not done yet. So I hope you all have a great night. God bless.